Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, lads.
Yeah.
What's going on?
To
episode 10.
Teen.
Teen.
If we're talking about football, then
We're not going to.
no, we're not. We're joking.
We're gonna stay
And
as
we're
far
not.
away
And I'm not
from
going to
that.
do that accent the whole time, even though I can. If it's wanted to be
That kind
done.
of just hurt your voice a little bit, yeah. If you want
Really?
Do you
Just doing an accent the whole time?
for the whole time, if you
It
want.
doesn't hurt your voice. You just sometimes might
For me, like
mispronounce something.
for a proper like English one, it might. I don't know.
Nah. The
Hurt
only one that
myself.
hurts is like if I go to the Western one and then put on the
If you have to
boy,
if you
that hurts because you eventually
Yeah, you
go all the time.
if you gotta like
Talking.
you gotta smoke like 7 cigarettes before you
Let me tell y'all something
Puff Daddy
about myself.
Puff Daddy before the pod.
I was thinking just having the dart.
As a sad
at the
introduction
pod.
to this episode.
Yeah, that's what we need to.
There's no cactus. It
Yeah,
died. I
so-
was talking about it last week, dude. Honestly, it's on my
He was right. He died. It died. So
It was on my front. It's on my front yard right now because I thought it needs some sun.
okay.
And then the next day I went out and it's like literally flat.
You're not supposed to give it too much sun. I don't think.
Cactus,
Do you? Or maybe you do. I don't know.
cactuses are like made in the sun, which is why I thought it was dying in here because
In
there
the
was
desert.
no
Yeah,
sun.
it just had no.
This isn't the desert. Yeah.
Who knows? Doesn't matter. Oh, actually, no, it does. Sorry, cacti. RIP to the cacti. You actually made this table look a lot more full.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now we're just having touchy and
That's
like
what I'm saying. So we
this
need,
bottle of petrol
I might have to buy another cacti.
or another different plant.
I've got other plants in the house, so I can maybe, but they're a bit bigger.
Yeah, buy something small. Don't buy bamboo. I bought a bamboo because they told me bamboos are the easiest
Just
to
a
take
bamboo.
care of.
Just a bit of bamboo.
Like a little
like-
bamboo tree, like one from Bunnings. I don't go to Bunnings anymore.
I don't know what.
By the way, fuck Bunnings. I don't go there anymore.
I don't know. I don't know what a bamboo tree is.
Just a fucking little bamboo tree. It's just bamboo. It's just
Like, is it
not
just a stick
thick.
of bamboo?
It's not as thick as those, but they're just sticks, and then the little leaves come out of it.
Oh, so the leaf.
Yeah,
I
little-
thought bamboo was just purely wood. I didn't know there was a tree.
Those big ones are purely wood, and like they have leaves that like
Do they?
they still
Okay.
have leaves. Yeah, they're just not.
Okay,
They
I
just
didn't know that.
don't come as often as a small one.
I did not know that.
But yeah, sad news. We got the table's emptier, but the table with our ideas and what we bring to the table
It's
is
even
never
emptier.
empty.
What?
Ah.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
So to start it off, we'll
Plenty
start
of
off.
things happened this week. To be fair, actually, I think
We'll
like,
start
it's
off with the whole thing that everyone is talking about. The whole
Tom Cruise going crazy.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, we'll go on to that after. I didn't even hear about that.
Wait, haven't you? Oh,
No.
dude, no. What? You haven't seen it?
Anyways,
I don't know if I can even talk to you if you haven't seen it.
why.
Because it's amazing.
Yeah, but I'll watch it still and I'll be amazed because I've heard him do crazy shit before where he was
It's
an
him
Ellen
just
and he
going
was
off at
dancing.
his like cast,
Ah.
and it's recorded, and then
Oh.
it got leaked.
Oh.
And
Apparently he's a douchebag.
yeah, so
He's a Scientologist.
Big man, he knows.
Let me start
don't
off with
know about
mine. So, all you astrology hoes out there, sorry if I get this wrong, but apparently Jupiter and Saturn are the closest that they can be in art. From our perspective, they're not actually next to each other. They're just, from our perspective, they're thousands and thousands of
Yeah.
kilometers away from each other.
Yeah, obviously.
Or millions, maybe. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Um,
millions, I think.
probably
would
millions.
be, I imagine.
But apparently, there's a whole thing going on that everyone with melanin is getting powers, and then some people confused it because some people were thinking only darker people have melanin, and then people were like, no, everyone's got melanin, just someone's got more. Then they were arguing about that on the internet. I laughed at that a little bit because they were fighting over who's going to get superpowers.
When was this supposed to happen?
21st.
So yesterday.
So honestly, I do feel like I do have superpowers.
No wonder I lasted so long last night.
But honestly,
I was a machine in bed. You should have
yeah?
seen me. Yeah, that was my superpower.
see,
That was my superpower.
I actually made a really sick beat, out of nothing. I
Yeah.
didn't even use any
Oh.
samples. Oi,
Powers.
hey, all I'm gonna say is these superpowers did come for some of
I
us.
was
For
a
some of
machine.
y'all that didn't get the superpowers,
Unfortunate. The melanin obviously didn't.
no, not fortunate.
Well,
Us with superpowers,
I'm nice.
you with non-superpowers,
Yeah. My superpowers. It was one night,
yeah.
and now I'm gonna go back.
It's gone.
I'm gonna get back to
You
mediocrity.
you came out your superpowers.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was that going on, and there was a lot of funny jokes and a lot of funny videos about people saying what superpower they would want to have. And so I wanted to ask you, what superpower and why?
What superpower would I want? What superpower?
I've known mine since I was like 4, and everyone asked me.
Isn't yours flying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Why?"
I know you so well. Fuck.
And everyone's like, "Why don't you like teleport or anything?" I'm like, "No, because I want to like
yeah,
enjoy."
Like, flying's way more fun than teleporting. Like teleporting's kind of boring.
Yeah. You would be OP though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
it's more of the fact of it's just like
No, I want to enjoy the flight. That's
yeah,
why I like
think
flying. I like flying because I've always wanted to be a bird. I've always wanted to just fly around into the sky and just go anywhere I want, but like at my own speed.
How fast would you go? Like, how fast do you reckon? Like,
I don't have to fly. I don't have to fly.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you think your cap is? Are you like a bird? Or are you like a plane? Like, how fast can you go?
I'll go plane. Bird. I mean, not plane. Fuck plane. I'm not.
No, I'm saying, but like, if you go to a plane, you can probably go as fast as a bird. You can probably just control it, you know. But I'm saying, how OP is the superpower?
Nah, I'm cool with. I'm cool with not OP, because like
yeah,
OP is kind of like.
Do you have to flap your arms?
No. Just. I'd say I'd like. It'd be cool if I grew wings. Nah, it'd be cool if I grew wings out my back.
Oh, and they kind of fold back into your back, so they're different to your arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I get that. That's pretty.
I wouldn't want it to just be like.
So your superpower would be growing wings, and then you'd flap them.
Or if I could just fly.
Like with your hands.
No, just.
No. Just like a pencil.
Just.
Like. Yeah, you have to keep your hands by your side. You're like an erect penis.
Oh, you know what sucked though? Bugs.
Yeah, bugs would suck. You need a helmet. You just have to get a helmet.
I'd have to. There was that movie where that guy was like OP Hancock.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? And he had to wear like a helmet because when he would fly.
OP. He's just
yeah.
No, that was a good movie.
That was really good. I liked how it was like superhero humor, but he was a douchebag.
Yeah, it was good.
Which was
good.
Like
it was before Deadpool kind of thing.
Yeah, it almost makes
like
no. It wasn't before Deadpool because the comics were beforehand.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I didn't think
They
about
just
that.
never
I'm not a comic nerd, unfortunately.
I'm not a comic nerd either, but I'm a manga nerd. Hit me up, all these anime fans.
That's the same thing.
Also, I shouldn't be doing that while I'm wearing pink because they're gonna get the wrong message. But this isn't just any pink. This is killer cam pink, boy.
This is sexist. I think I've never seen you look so straight, in my opinion.
Real? Straight up.
I think you look
straight
the
up.
straightest you've ever seen.
Straight up.
I think it's all about the confidence and how you wear the pink.
Yeah, bro, I'm killer cam.
Pink's good. I like
pink. I love pink.
Pink's dope. Like I don't respect people that don't wear colors. If you don't wear colours,
yeah, my sister doesn't. My sister only wears black like she's at a funeral. No wonder she's always angry. If you're watching this, fuck you, Tara.
Sorry, Tara.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's episode 10. We finally
I'm trying to
made
think.
it.
I haven't even said my superpower.
Oh, yeah.
I think it would be invisibility, though. I think
that's pretty dope.
I think,
but guys, he doesn't have to explain anything. I'll explain for him. He wants to be invisible because he's a creep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this might be a part of it.
Wait, but flying does the same thing. Are we flying over people's houses while they're tanning naked? They're like, what the fuck?
And I'll be in their backyard.
Yeah.
I'll be climbing the fence.
They're trying to leave. You just keep locking the doors.
Did you hear? I can't remember who it was last year. There was some dude that I don't know if it was even last year, but some dude broke into DeMar DeRozan's house in LA.
No.
And like I think he like scared his kids because they were trying to find Kylie Jenner because he lives like next door to the Jenners, or the Kardashians.
Oh, so that person was
he was trying to break into the Kardashian house, and he accidentally broke into DeMar DeRozan's house, and then he didn't realize there's a 6 foot like fucking monster.
Yeah.
And then like he chased him down the street. And I was like, because like DeMar DeRozan's obviously a machine,
and he also was like a gangster before. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure DeMar's pretty dope. Yeah. I like DeMar.
I like DeMar.
I like
most of the basketball players. To be honest,
kind of cool.
Most of the basketball players are way cooler than the football players.
In my opinion, basketball players are the coolest athletes there are, because like. Because they're like.
I love his Instagram post. Did you see the Serena one that he did recently? Oh, it was hilarious. He was just like, who wants to live? And he's acting as Serena, and he's like doing the shit that Serena does.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's good. Hilarious. Yeah, because it's kind of like I reckon you'd have an unfathomable amount of confidence if you were like 6'5" plus, and just an athlete.
Depends. Remember how we talked about the whole thing where it's like. Did we talk about this on live, or did we have a conversation in real life where I was saying, at this point, like you're getting these girls, and then
oh no, I'm not talking about girls. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, but it was still
in general. Like
confidence in general.
Think about how.
Yeah, but like if you're a 6'5" guy surrounded by all these other 6 foot whatever, you probably wouldn't feel confident. Like
you're not surrounded by them every every moment.
Yeah, but if True.
Well, you
Okay.
are.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
say
yeah,
if you're a
are.
basketball player, yeah.
If you're a basketball player, you are. But at the same time,
If
then
you're just a normal.
but you walk
I think-
outside and you're just like, you're not even just a regular celebrity.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's also been a thing going
That's
around
one thing,
recently
you
where
can't-
celebrities have been saying, like, because weirdly, like, in the last, I'd say maybe 10 years, celebrities don't really date sports stars as much, I don't feel. Like,
No,
as
that's
much
not
as it used to
true.
happen, as much
That's
as,
not
I
true.
think, as much as it used to happen though.
Oh yeah.
Because like I remember back in the day, it used to be like all the super big ones were with like the super big athletes.
Yeah.
Where nowadays, I feel like the athletes kind of go for like just models,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
then like movie, like it's pretty rare to see
Yeah.
them like mix and match now.
Yeah. Usually seen with models or like the high school sweethearts.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, but like there was some things coming out recently where they were saying, you know, like realistically, aren't the athletes like the best ones to get with? Because like I reckon that would be. They
Do you
got
know?
they've got the obviously the work ethic to get where they need to go, the same as their, you know.
Yeah, that is
famous
true, right?
counterparts.
But do you know what I thought? Do you know? I heard someone talk. It was someone else's podcast.
They're just also athletic as shit.
It was on someone else's podcast. They were saying, if you're that athletic and rich, and they all just throw themselves at you, you don't fuck as good as a poor guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like she wants you, just let her ride. You beat that pussy if you want. But even if you come quick, you're like whatever.
There's something.
But when you're poor, bro, you're pulling out. You stop making excuses. Bro, you wanna fuck her and make her feel like in that moment you are the sports
I reckon that's
person.
gonna start coming out soon. I reckon girls are. That's probably why like certain girls actually do just like dad guys like more than like.
Dude,
just because
some
the dick's
girls
probably a lot better in certain aspects.
Bro, the funniest thing is some of these girls that are dating the athletes and stuff, they'll fuck some random guy.
We're knackered from training. What do you expect? Man?
Isn't that weird? It's like you as like this normal guy are so scared that if you bring a girl around some 6'5" fucking athlete, good looking, charisma, you're fuck. And then the funny thing is, he might actually be thinking the same thing. You're just some average guy, but like you're just, for some reason you're the athlete. Your woman's not happy. You know, everyone's always gonna look at the other side. Everyone would just be like, oh yeah, you know, you always want more. That's how it is.
Talking about like athletes and famous people. Ariana Grande got engaged.
Yeah, I've seen that.
To some fucking real estate agent.
Oh, real?
Yeah, that's
some random guy.
He doesn't have any social medias or anything.
How do you know he's real estate? Isn't he?
Because I've just read up on it.
Yeah, but what kind of real estate? Because like some of those real estate guys
he's
like more money than all the musicians together.
Oh, yeah, like he's like the top dog, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
think about it, they get how much, 10 or 15% commission, and you're selling like $5 million houses every few days.
Yeah, those big LA houses are like
every few days you're selling $5 million house.
You can get stupid amounts of money. People say like real estate's one of the easiest things for you not to have a degree in. Like to work up your way because it's like a good thing, but like it's honestly, I look at it and like you got to sell your soul like to a certain degree. Like it's just the work isn't nice. You don't enjoy yourself. Like it's not fun. No one goes, yes, I love selling that. Like it's not possible.
It probably is way easier when you get to that top level because someone's gonna buy the house.
That's what I'm saying. When you get when you're grinding for it and you've got to be like this like person you're just not to try and do something. When you're at the very top, people are gonna come to you because you're known and you're like, oh, you're
not even known. They just want the house.
No, also, the
house is
you'll have a house,
your
and then you get given the good houses, and like so on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and even if some rich guy's like, nah, I'm not really, you have to fucking bait him. You'll be like, oh, please, man. You know, it's like next day, some other fucking rich cunt just comes in.
That's what I'm saying, and it's like, but yeah, I was just looking into it. He's like, good on her, I guess, but it's fucking like they started dating in January. That scares the shit out of me. I would not be able to get engaged to someone that I've been dating for 11 months.
Didn't her and fucking what's his name? What's the other guy? Comedian. Didn't they get engaged after like a month or two? Like
that's what I'm like. I don't. Yeah, and that didn't end.
Rihanna, my kind of girl. She jumps in. She dives in, boy.
She loves it. She loves it.
Ooh.
She's jumped ship. She like what? She was with Big Sean as well before that.
Yeah.
Sean. Who else? Who else does she have? Mac. Yeah.
Pete.
She loves it.
She probably has other ones that we don't really know about. Man, you know what the thing is? Like,
yeah, there was someone before Mac. She back in the day, she dated one of the guys from what was that Australian group? There was an Australian group. What's
the Janoskians?
Yes, she dated one of them. She dated one of them. Yeah, dude.
Wait a second.
That was when she was like peaking in Nickelodeon. Doing my math.
Wait, Janoskians from Australia. Janoskians. did YouTube. Janoskians, try to be funny. Tick, tick, tick. That's all 3 for us.
I mean,
Ariana, I hope it goes well for you. Like, look, I hate wishing anything bad upon anyone. But if you are single...
She is like 27. Which is cool.
I love older women.
Yeah, at the same time though, it's kind of just like, I'm not even 22 yet. I'm turning 22.
I'm 23, bro. I'm ready for Ariana.
Yeah, you're
Ariana,
close,
I'm ready.
honestly. You're kind of close.
I'm ready.
You should probably
Close
be closer.
to what?
You should be closer to settling down, I reckon.
No.
No, but still 27 for me.
Bro,
like,
until they delete Tinder.
I'm still in a
I'm
period
single.
where it's like, I reckon I'll be 30 and I still kind of probably won't.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, it's
like,
tough.
but
I always
that scares the shit out of me.
when I was younger, when I was like 16, in my head, because I was dating so many girls at the time, in my head,
all at the same time. This is my jug of water for the day, by the way, guys.
In my head, I was like, yeah, by 27, 28, you know, which in my mind still very possible. 27, 28,
Yeah.
settling down. But honestly,
that's the problem. I'm not like that. Settling down.
Honestly,
no.
who knows where life takes
I'm
me?
not settling down ever. I'm sorry, but I'm not ever like.
Oh no, I just mean it in that
Yeah, I
term,
get what you mean. Like in terms of relationship. Like, look, if I find a relation like next year,
I need
I'm
a
super
partner.
happy, then I am.
I need someone grinding as well.
I'm not fucking settling down. I'm not like, yep, I'm just doing this for the rest. I can't. Like, I'm gonna be 35 and I'm gonna be like, what's new? Like, what's new?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
be 45 and I want to be like, what's new?
As much as that's a very very good thing to have, like that little reminder where it's like, get up, you need changes everything, change, blah blah blah, you know. Sometimes it's bad because sometimes it's very crushing where it's like, oh, you need the change, even though that can ruin relationships sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean,
where
I
everything
think
is
it depends on
going,
the person.
everything is going well, but you just like, oh, it's too mundane. Like I've ended relationships because of that, but I've also ended relationships because too much change was happening.
Yeah.
Constantly, it was like, whoa, what
But
is
is it
this?
just
Blah, blah,
stupid
blah, blah.
change?
Yeah,
Yeah,
stupid
it's not like actual.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
moving
proper
forward.
change.
Yeah,
No.
it's not good change.
No, it's not good change.
Good
But
change, bad change.
But
Pocket change.
you know, like this is, it's tough. It's tough. You just got to find someone that you're willing to,
Just got to find a super rich real estate agent that will give you a big.
or
fatty of a
just some
diamond
old
ring.
granny that's gonna die out soon. You get her money and then you fuck models for
That's-
the rest of your life.
That maybe.
I think we talked about it before, but that's just, as much as it seems like an appealing life, the older I get and the more that celebrities are exposed to social media and interviews and I listen to all that shit, it makes me think, man, maybe they're sadder than the guys that are married.
Maybe, yeah. Like,
Because I get the whole, you're married to someone, you're always going to have issues, problems, blah, blah, right? You're going to argue about some bullshit, someone's going to go on, right? Your woman's going to be up your ass, you can't do exactly everything you want to do, but you give away some of that freedom for some comfort, for something nice, for someone to love
comfort's
you.
bullshit. Comfort's
But
bullshit.
It is, but you also need it in terms of relationships. I'm not saying overall comfort. I'm saying like, I want to be comfortable enough to talk to you.
Oh
about
yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah.
Like intimacy.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by
yeah,
comfort.
yeah,
Intimacy.
Yeah.
But those guys, you know, and I keep saying That's what was it? What do we not want to say? You kept saying bro.
I'm not saying bro ever again. I've already.
You just said it.
I've dropped it out of my vocabulary. No, I've dropped it out. It's gone.
I said I keep saying
And like, but like.
Oh, it is annoying, man. I remember when teachers used to stop us. Anyways, back to my conversation. What was I saying?
Just did it again straight away.
I can't.
You were saying. You were saying.
Oh yeah. What the fuck is wrong with me? So I'll switch with so. Furthermore. Further. That's gentlemanly. Furthermore, the men. Wait, no, nah. I won't use that word because that word doesn't even fit in the sentence. Anyways,
just talk about what.
Anyhow, the people that are bachelors forever, you miss out on that. Yes, you're free to fuck whoever you want, but Jesus Christ, yeah. You know what? I'm done with this conversation. Whatever.
Right, cool.
You get the point.
By the way,
they're unhappy because of their reasons. The other people are unhappy for their reasons. But I feel like if you're a bachelor forever, you don't ever feel love.
The reason as well why I'm drinking
maybe I'm
that
wrong.
huge tub is because it was 37 degrees today, and it was a bit of a scorcher.
It was very hot.
It's
but I was
like
working.
It's like that all week.
I was working.
Oh, I swung by. I should have popped in.
What time did you? Swing by.
1:30.
Ah, yeah, no, I was at the shops with Tara though because she needed to go Christmas shopping, but
It was busy. Busy.
But do you reckon I keep saying because
I
like,
don't honestly listen to the
my
words that come out of your
my
mouth.
mind is just so like in the form of like a producer where it's like I'm just hearing beats in when I talk.
I think maybe it's because you're so illiterate that you have no other
but
words to use.
I know more words than you. Let's go.
List
Let's
words.
go. Listen words.
The.
Fuck.
I'm stumped.
Wait, fuck.
You did it again.
I can't stop.
straight away.
It's just like cunt. Cunt. Like
I've stopped saying cunt as much. I've tried to.
I don't want to. That's the thing I always hated was people that swear they're not really like.
I'll say if I need to.
What was the word that they used? Let's just go with gentlemanly for now. They say that people that swear aren't disciplined enough and stuff like that, but it's just your fucking vocabulary.
Yeah, and mine's more so because there's certain words I think I say too much, and that was probably one of them. And my problem was when I noticed
cunt.
I noticed it.
I love cunt.
I noticed it more at work because I'm very casual in how I speak.
Yeah,
and
I can be at least.
And I realized at work because I'm quite comfortable there. I will just say anything.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'm talking to my bosses about it and I'm just like dropping everything.
Yeah.
I'm saying a lot worse shit.
I think people are okay with that. Once you get comfortable with it.
Yeah.
I think the only reason some people is like they see it as a sign of respect if you take away swear words, but it's like I'm not swearing at you.
Yeah, no.
When I say oi cunt, I don't mean oi cunt as in like a rude way.
In Australia, that's actually quite.
Cunt is so.
Yeah, it's just like casual.
Speaking of heat, I wore this fucking jumper and this hat for the podcast because it's the 10th episode. We're finally hitting the double digits, gang. I had to wear that, Killer Cam.
This should is that technically this is our Christmas episode.
Oh
shit! We're not. Well, this will go up. This will probably go up on possibly Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Possibly Christmas Eve by the time it gets up.
This is our present to you guys.
Yeah. What are you doing for
our
Christmas?
Fans and followers? Well, because I celebrate Christmas on the 7th of January.
Because it's pretty much my birthday, and Alex just merging them together. He's like, Jack, I want to get you all the presents.
Well, it's not your birthday.
It's the day after. Yeah.
So,
do you just take it as a free holiday?
Yeah, I just chill at home and don't do anything.
That's what I do as well.
I did celebrate it when I was in Serbia because my grandma, one of my grandmas is Croatian, so she would like come over and take me like to do her Catholic thing, even though I was Serbian. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. But I used to have 2 Christmases even when I was younger because I didn't know.
Did you get 2 sets of presents though, or did you just get 1 set from like different groups?
1 set from different groups.
Yeah, so it wasn't anything.
No, they didn't celebrate for me twice. It was just one grandma was giving me one
different day.
One whole family, the whole family except for one grandma was celebrating that day, and she celebrated when Catholic Christmas during the 25th of December. But see, I can't stop now. It's over. So yeah, I used to get 2 presents. Now I don't. So
you get no presents.
It is what it is.
My birthday's literally a week and a half after Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, bit bullshit. Like I have to wait a whole year for anything.
For everything to come.
Now I don't care because I don't really get anything from my birthday.
You get the whole Christmas, New Year's, and then your birthday. That's pretty good though. That's a dope few weeks.
It's a couple weeks.
It's a dope few weeks. You're getting fucking raunted.
It's like it's a couple of weeks where I'm just like, hey, let loose, and then it's a year of grind. Because it's like, hey, whip yourself into shape. Like 2020 has been crazy. Like we've had COVID this whole year, pretty much. Yeah. Like COVID happened ages ago.
It's still like going crazy. Like some places have reverted back to like level 4 and stuff.
Yeah, Christmas is cancelled in the UK. It's like they've pretty much said, you fuck off. You're not doing it.
Unwrap your presents.
Give them back to the stores. Take it for a refund. I just don't understand. Like I honestly believe, and I agree with a lot of people at this point. You can't just go say fuck off. Like I think
they have the vaccine now. Not everyone wants to take it. I personally don't want to take it.
I would take it in like the second wave.
No, I'm not taking it.
I would see like what's happening. Like if I seen mad people like the autism rate spiking up or something, people getting vaccine injured.
No, I'm not scared about that. I'm not scared about
injuries.
I'm not scared about them giving me diseases. I'm more scared about them putting a chip in me.
Oh, you think that really? You really think they're going to do that through
theories. Let's go.
You reckon they're going to...
The show is a conspiracy theory show, bro.
You reckon they would do that?
I don't know.
I don't reckon they do it through the COVID one. Because they know.
Why
a lot
would
of people, I know a lot of people.
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
they will. Because think about it. This is the most
Maybe.
imminent danger, and to everyone, this is stopping the world. And if they were like, okay,
We'll
the people
open
that
everything up at once. Yeah.
imagine they go, we'll open up once everyone takes the vaccine, even though they
Then
can't.
I wouldn't trust it. I'd trust it less if they said that.
Yeah,
because
that's
I'd be like, hold on a second.
why.
Hold on a second.
Wait,
Like,
I'll take it.
I was just saying.
Not the vaccine, but I'm saying I'll take on Corona. Like if
Yeah, that's what
if
I'm
they
saying.
said some shit like that, I'd be like, fuck, I'll die.
I would say give me Corona. I'll battle it. I'll have the antibodies then, and then fuck off. I'd rather do that than That's what I'd actually rather do that than take the vaccine anyway. Because I'll fuck Corona up.
Yeah,
I'll fuck it up.
But you don't know that.
No, I will. I'll fuck it up.
But you don't know that. Because
No,
some people
I
that
know
thought
that.
they'd fuck it up.
Yeah, I know that. I would fuck it up. I would just like literally. I would.
In some weird sense, I feel like I've already had the Corona.
You haven't, and you would die
Why would I die?
because your immune system's dog shit.
Not really.
You don't take care of yourself.
I take enough care of myself where my body fights against sicknesses very quickly.
You would die. You would be sick. You would be sick pretty bad.
Nah,
you
I'm
would
actually-
get through it. You get through it, but you'd be sick. You'd cop it.
I'd cop it in that first 2 days. Because
you'd cop it. You'd cop
Nah,
it bad, dude. You'd
I'll be
cop
good.
it so
I'll be
bad.
good. I'll be good.
No, you'd cop it so bad.
Okay, think about it this way. Think about it this way. My only issue with my health is I smoke cigarettes and I don't eat that much, but I eat more than enough.
What else could there be bad?
And
What else could you do? Like you
nothing. I do more fitness than some people do.
than some people do.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm not a prime.
Man, I work out more than that fat dude over there.
No, what the fuck? Come on, we play indoor each week, once a week, right? At work, I stand all the time. That's exercise. You don't
No, it's
fucking sit
not.
down.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Standing is not
Standing the whole
exercise.
fucking time is an exercise, motherfucker.
Okay.
You burn calories.
Okay.
And third, I go shoot hoops sometimes by myself.
Yeah.
That's enough fitness, motherfucker. And I take my dog for a walk.
I still think
that is,
I
bro, that is still more than some fucking.
Oh no, it's more
Not
than
just
some.
fat cunts.
I'm
Not fat cunts. There's plenty of
I'm-
skinny cunts that don't.
Oh
go
yeah,
out
yeah, I
and
know
do
that.
shit.
I know that. I know that they're just as bad because their immune system's terrible
Yeah.
because they live off macas and like they're skinny fat. But like it's like
I still eat my mum's homemade meals that are very healthy because of the fact that she will cut up fucking every vegetable in the fucking vegetable table and just hide them all in the fucking food. And you've eaten some shit and you're like, why does this fucking chicken taste not like chicken? And then you fucking
because it doesn't look like chicken.
and
It's
you
like a
pull
carrot.
it and
It's
you
a carrot.
and you pull it out and there's like green, purple, yellow, fucking red, all the vegetables, all the colors, everything, fucking everything. Don't. I just want the meat, man. I don't want it. I hate vegetables.
Vegetables are pretty good.
I say I hate vegetables, but I don't hate vegetables.
Vegetables
Whenever I
are
go
great.
Subway, I fucking pack it with
Yeah,
all
that's
these
what I'm saying.
vegetables.
Vegetables are great.
But-
Vegetables are great.
I don't like to see them. I'm serious.
You're
I don't
insecure-
like to see
You're
them.
insecure about your vegetables?
No, I just don't like to see them because then my mind already goes to vegetables.
I don't
know
mind
what I'm saying?
vegetables. Yeah, no, I don't mind them. I've got a good relationship going with them.
No.
Especially sweet potato and me are like best bros.
Oh, potatoes is different. I don't count
Sweet
potatoes.
potato, carrots.
I count a potato as a fruit.
I like broccoli, like cooked because I cook them.
People are gonna think I'm retarded because they think I'm saying that potatoes come from trees. No, I'm just saying I love fruit and I count potatoes as a fruit because make anything with potato.
I don't eat any fruit.
Make
really.
anything with a potato.
I don't eat like any fruit.
Really?
Yeah, not any.
That's
I
strange.
used to eat apples, but then I like.
I eat apples, bananas. I like pears when they buy them.
My
parents
issue.
don't
My
fucking
issue.
buy
I hated pears. Pears are just shit
I
apples.
love pears.
Pears are just shit apples.
No.
Dude, they're so.
Oh,
if you give me a good apple and a good pear.
Okay, yeah,
like, I'm punching that pear away.
I'm not gonna lie. Apples are my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, but
Get that pear out of here.
pears are dope. Pears are fucking.
I
dope.
never liked them. They're just a bit soft. They're like,
But I like the soft.
I don't. I know. I hate soft apples. Like you give me a soft apple, I'm like, ugh.
Oh, that's disgusting because you
But
don't.
how
want
is it any different?
Because it's naturally soft.
Nah.
Like, not naturally soft, softer.
No, they're
It's
both
not
gross.
that
They're both
soft.
gross. I don't.
So you don't like peaches or anything like
Nah.
that?
They're
Strawberries?
and the reason I don't like them though is because of how sticky they get.
Okay, oranges.
No, I'm not a big fan of oranges.
What's the other thing that's like an orange but it's not?
Mandarin.
That's
I
the
don't like
one.
mandarins either.
What did you do half in the game? Did you just?
Oh no, I'd bring snakes.
You're talking shit about me. You're talking shit about me, and you don't even eat fruit.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Not that fruit or diet. They're the like.
Fruit's like not as important. I
Yeah.
think. It's 5 veg, 2 fruit.
It's.
Yeah? Isn't it?
Yeah.
5 fruit, 2 veg. 2 veg. No, it's 2 fruit, 5 veg. Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
that
sure.
sounds right.
That sounds about right.
You would be more vegetable diet.
Yeah.
I'm really definitely thinking about going on a once I have money, once I have my own place, once I do everything on my own, doing a carnivore diet.
About 5. Yeah. About. Yeah. No. I would like.
Maybe 5 years.
It's good.
Nah, wait.
It's good.
When are we planning to move to London? Oh yeah, expose that on here.
Carnivore diets are like good to do for periods of time.
Yeah,
they're not good for. It's not
like
good
a clearance.
Pretty much it just like reboots your immune system because it's not good for
a month.
For like yeah.
I could do like sober October and then just meat.
Like meat. I would be able to do it easy. I just buy steaks and just have like steaks. And just like
easy. No, that'd be
I live
dope.
off that easy. I live off pasta. I literally live off the same shit that's in my fridge anyway, which is pasta, chicken, sweet potato, carrots, onion, and and like a Mars bar. That's literally all you ever find in my fridge. And then just alcohol. If you look at my freezer, it's been empty for like the last 4 or 5 months.
So that Mars bar you bought for my birthday was actually for you? You just bring it to
No,
me?
I bought 2 that day.
Oh,
because I bought me one and I bought you
that.
one. I think about my boys.
I've been thinking about what I want to give you for your birthday. I was thinking
it better be as good as that lofty Mars bar that I gave you.
It's actually going to be better.
It was a double.
I was gonna take you to Candy Massage.
What's that?
So it's a place where this like Asian lady Candy puts on lingerie. Yeah, puts on. Well, it said on the website, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if her real name's Candy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe she just call it because she tastes like that.
Yeah.
She puts on lingerie and then she massages you. I'm guessing with her full body.
That's bullshit. I'm just gonna be horny the entire time.
And then she gives you a hand job at the end.
Oh, okay.
Sound like a good. Wait, but as much as it is your birthday present, man's got to try it too.
Me first.
Yo, Candy, can you do us both at the same time?
She's in between us.
Oh, she's like, I don't know. Well, she's massaging as well. She's both like her body on. I was like, you're like, oh yeah, it feels good. I'm like, yeah, put your feet on me too.
I can just imagine us in an open room. I just look at you're there. I can still see you. Like your eyes just.
Bro, don't look at me.
I imagine us just facing the other way and having to stretch her arms over us because we don't want to look at each other.
And I'm just like, oh, Candy. You're like, shut up, man. I'm trying to enjoy this too. You know what I'm going to do? You know, I was never going to mention this. But fuck it. It just came to my head. And this episode 10 and this podcast needs some interesting content.
Episode 10. Yeah, that means good shit.
It's my favorite number, so I just go by
it. Is it?
7 and 10 are my favorite numbers.
Okay,
yeah.
interesting.
But, you know when you're like wanking the toilet or usually it would be the toilet. Okay, whatever. Toilet or I was going to say bedroom, right?
Yeah. And you got to, dude, honestly, that's one thing you've got to do. You've got to upgrade your wanking. Like, you cannot still be in this position.
Bro, I just want to bust quick. Dude, I don't want to be fucking laying there for 30 minutes. Oh, it feels so good, Rash.
You're doing it wrong then. You're doing it wrong. Trust me, once you start doing that, I was in your position too once. I
have done that before. It's just not that enjoyable.
It is. It's
when
way
you
more
wank
enjoyable
every
than
day.
just doing it. It's more enjoyable.
No, it's not, because I'm not trying to enjoy the wank.
Why
I'm trying
not start enjoying it?
Because I want to fucking just bust and go. Like, I don't want to... You don't understand.
I used to be like that, and then as soon as I started being like, "No, man, I'm gonna like have a little setup. I'm gonna put some music on.
Yeah,
and like some soothing waves in the background, you know, and like it's
whale noises.
I've been trying recently just to use my imagination because like next year I'm not watching porn the entire year.
Yeah, I really need to start. I'm
not watching porn the entire year
because like
I started.
It might strengthen my imagination again.
That's what I'm saying, and like I feel like I feel like that won't impact me in any negative ways.
No porn 2021.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Nah, it won't impact you. Oh,
because I'm still thinking of like.
It might make you fantasize about specific people though a lot.
Oh, that's fine.
But like,
if anything, that will make me want to,
get them more.
Do something about it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe that works like that.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is, probably not now since you live alone. But like, if you're wanking in your room and you weren't listening to the porn.
Yeah.
And like you're wanking, and then you just hear your mum or someone talking in the background, and. Because you're trying to be as quiet as possible. You're not hearing the noise. I'm just in the toilet like this, and then I'm about to come, and then I just hear my mum saying something to my brother or something, and I'm like, for fuck's sakes, man! I was just about to come.
Have you ever had her speak to you? Because she like didn't know you were in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I have to stop. And then
it's like
because when I can't be wanking my dick while my
that's what I'm saying.
Because that just
it's so weird. I'm just like, oh, this is.
Because even if you're fucking about to come,
Because then I have to yell. So what I would normally do in that situation, I would just yell from the bathroom. And be like, hey! So it sounds like I'm in the bathroom. So I'm like, I'd answer a question or whatever she's saying. But then she can be like, oh yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
he's doing a big dump.
Same thing. I hope my mom doesn't watch this podcast because
she won't. My mom will never know.
Then I'll be exposed to whenever it happens from now on. But whenever I'm in the toilet and wanking, she's looking for me and she's like, "Where are you?" And because I'm wanking, I'm just like sitting. I'm not even saying it properly. I'm not even going like, I could be just like, on the toilet, oh yeah, I'm taking a poo. I was like, sitting. Because I'm still like, do you tense up? Do you ever tense up? Like, when you're just about to come, you're like,
you can't even talk properly. You're just like,
yeah, because I don't want to be opening, because sometimes when I'm really trying to bust, I need to like, I squeeze my teeth together. So when she's like, I'm sitting.
You have a problem with how you bust, man. You need to.
Oh, bro, recently my brother almost fucking ran into my brother almost got into my room while I was fucking wanking.
So yeah, you are doing better. Yeah,
but it's still the.
Yeah, no, you should.
I still shoot fucking shotgun pellets.
Pop out.
Done. We're done. I do it for the reason to not be horny. I don't do it to enjoy it.
Like, you won't be horny afterwards though, if you do it properly still.
Maybe.
And you would. And
I'm just gonna use my.
It's a lot healthier.
Maybe it's just imagination.
It's a lot healthier.
I'm gonna start doing the imagination shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like that's my problem is porn. It's not like
I've gotten bored of porn.
Yeah. It's kind of like
Some days I'll be like, oh, yeah, I just want this skinny blonde bitch. Some days I'll be like thick Latina.
I've not.
Some days I'll be like, oh, this cute ebony, like whatever. Like I love everything. That's my problem, is that I like everything, and so because of that, each day will constantly change. But I'll get bored eventually. When I get bored, then I go to the.
I don't change every day. My problem is I don't change. Like every now and then, when I'm like, hey, I'm hell into Asians right now, I'll watch Asians for like 2 weeks.
That's how I am as well. It depends on my stages. But then, like when I'm really bored, I go to like the top ones, like Sydney Cole.
I rarely go to the top
Falls.
ones. I rarely go to the tops.
Autumn Falls.
I rarely go to the tops. Once I watch the tops once, I'm kind of like, yeah. I'm not like that with porn stars in general.
No, the ones that I like the most.
I struggle to watch the same porn star more than once normally.
I know so many of them that it's embarrassing.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't really. The only one I've watched multiple of is really like Abella Danger, Lexi Luna. Really, honestly, maybe even that.
I love how you're the
and dude, I've watched the same dudes play out every chick. I've watched Juan Cabello fuck everyone.
Yeah,
like, I've seen him more than anyone else.
Yeah,
like cause his fucking 5'5"
funny?
Huge
isn't
cock
it funny that when you say these names, their faces are way clearer than people that I see. Like if you were like mentioning a friend's name, and then I'll just be like, I can see their face in my head, but it's still like.
What do you mean a friend's name? Like someone we haven't seen in a while, or like? What are you talking
talking
like Harry.
Yeah,
I can remember Harry's face pretty well.
But it's not as detailed as when you go mention what's her name, Luna. What's her name? Lexi Luna. Her face is like a picture. In my head.
Can remember your face though, and I can remember like my friend's face.
I can remember I'm saying it's not as defined as like.
But like
them.
But the same like if you talk to me like, I don't know. Selena Gomez, I can remember her face really, like, yeah.
Nah, I can't.
I can remember most like people that I like.
I can remember their face well enough, but not to a point where I could be like, I could draw this within the image of my.
I couldn't do that for anyone.
Oh, okay, I can.
I can't draw though. That's my problem.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, I'd have a better chance of like the famous celebrities than I would like.
Yeah, true.
But I'd probably be able to draw your face pretty well.
Really?
Yeah, like out of it. Yeah, I see your face too much. And then. And it'd be pretty easy. It'd just be like this weird shape, like this.
I did want to mention this one thing.
And then just like fucking.
It's a big nose. Just the nose covering the half of the picture and the glasses. Shit, this is the first time I've worn glasses in this podcast. Hey.
I have no idea. I don't
pretty sure,
I don't judge what you wear.
I am pretty sure this is the first time I wore glasses, guys. I'm intelligent.
And you can't see.
I'm very blind, but my vision's always been clear.
Also,
bars.
Speaking on, I'm pretty sure like no man, it's the most used bar ever.
What?
My vision's blurry. Like, just like.
No, I'm blind, but my vision's clear.
Yeah.
Who said it?
Oh, actually, yeah, maybe not. I feel like just my vision's clear is just like.
Oh, my
Everyone-
vision's clear, but the people
no
are
one
just
said they're
saying it.
blind. No one said they're blind.
Yeah,
no one's
yeah,
calling
'cause
themselves blind.
That's what I'm
Just-
saying. Like, because I
Why
could be
would
like,
you?
my
Why would you?
eyesight's challenged, but my vision was never like.
Yeah, I get you. You know what I mean? But as well, it just popped into my mind again.
Yeah.
You know John Mulaney, the comedian.
Oh, yep.
He checked himself into rehab.
Really?
Cocaine and alcohol abuse.
Wow.
Yeah,
damn.
that shocked me the fuck out.
Someone else did as famous Dex did recently. Checked himself. into rehab.
Yeah.
But everyone was talking to him and saying that he.
Yeah.
One of these videos, he was like this, and you're like, fuck.
Famous Dex, didn't he make like one good song?
There was that song with ASAP that's really
That's
good.
what I'm saying. Yeah. I think
Nah, there's other songs that are pretty good as well. He's decent. It's just that, like, man, you look at him and you see what those Valiums and all those downers do.
Valiums and
they permanently make your face go like this.
I don't like. That's why I don't
Like, you don't even notice your
Xans.
face is like
Xans scare the fuck out of me. Like Xans are like just like like
That
why
shit's
would
rough. Any downers just. I don't
like
know.
aren't like they yeah.
Not saying uppers are better, because uppers will downers will make you go like this. Uppers will make you go like this.
Yeah,
your face will always look intense. You'll be like fucking. You look like you went through flames.
Yeah, if you're like on meth, just like constantly. You love a bit of meth.
One thing, since we're on episode 10, and fuck, we're so far ahead at this point. I was listening to Joey. I was listening to Joey Budden's podcast recently, and they were talking about how they were all saying that, like, them as friends, they're not really like the same anymore. As in, like, they don't like text each other like, "Hey man, are you okay?" and all that shit. Like, they don't check on each other as much, and they don't really talk as much because they do the pod together.
Yeah.
So it's like you almost like try save the content, or you almost talk about all that shit on the pod, or just before the pod or after the pod,
Yeah.
Like, and they were saying how, like, that's one challenge about doing a podcast, other than thinking of fucking shit to talk about for an hour or more. So they go for 2-3 hours, which is like not hoping one day. We are going to get there one day. But
depends if we want to as
but
well.
yeah, but I think there will be times where, like, as we go on, we'll get people commenting, and we'll hear of things, and we'll get more prepared.
there'll be
and
more
we'll have
things
way
to-
more
yeah.
time to, like,
Depends on what we want to do, really. Because, like,
True.
at the same time, like, I don't know if I want to like have like a 2.5. To be fair,
yeah, but what if it goes into 2?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If
That's
it
what
does,
I'm
if it
saying.
does, it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I like going as it flows.
Yeah,
Like,
for
so
sure,
it's
for
like
sure.
wherever it goes.
Nah, yeah.
Also,
no time.
actually, no, I'll speak to you about it after. Actually, but
Yeah. So that was actually a really interesting topic, because me and you had already talked about it after doing a few podcasts. Like, we didn't even talk that much, but we talk heaps of the pod, because we try to, like, almost save things for the pod. But they were saying how their friendships felt affected, not just in that terms, but like they don't really feel as close anymore, because, before they would check up on each other because they didn't have a reason to see each other. And then that led into another conversation, which is what I'm trying to lead into, is doing business with friends.
yeah,
That's a strange one. That's a very strange one, where you have to find someone that is willing to look past bullshit sometimes because you're friends. Because there will be bullshit in business.
Like, what did they like really mean? Like,
No, they didn't go into the business part. They just went into the friends part.
Oh, okay,
I'm
so
going into the business part. I'm just saying how there's plenty of cases. I don't really know off the top of my head right now. But there's definitely plenty of cases where, like, friendships. Okay, Hove and fucking Dame.
Yeah.
They started Rockefeller together with Biggs. And then I don't know why they had a falling out. I still haven't looked into it deeply, so I can't talk about it much. But just an example of friends being ruined by business. And just it's a very weird conversation, because it's like you don't know.
Yeah, business is like,
you don't know until you go into it, because at first you're like, oh, why wouldn't you want to do business with your friends and family? But it's like once business gets involved and some shit happens,
because like people, I think at the same time people take business very seriously, and I think people take business. I personally think people take business too seriously.
Yeah, too seriously.
Because I think it shouldn't
ruin friendships.
Well, it shouldn't. Yeah, pretty much. And I think I think you should be able to take a step back when you can see it's ruining that.
Yeah,
because like, what's more important?
Yeah,
like, realistically,
yeah.
In my opinion,
The relationship is way more important.
In my opinion, relationships are the most important thing in life.
Yeah.
So the relationships you have with other people.
Well, yeah, we're communal animals.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like that should be more valuable than any amount of money.
Yeah.
So like even if like if you were to like keep your friendship, you would go bankrupt. Yeah. Realistically, you should be keeping those friendships.
I think
for your own health.
It would probably be easy for me and you, at least, because it will always be a 50-50 split.
Nah.
There's no like 3
70,
ways.
30. Take
Oh,
or
so
leave
you take 30?
Take 70? Yeah, I'll
Take
take the 70. So you can have the 70, Jack?
Right, you know what? I'll take the 30 because, you know, I'll be making money fucking through everything else, bro. Name it. I'll be making money there. Real estate, name it.
Vision?
Fucking
Seeing things?
once I get my operation.
Spotting planes out the sky?
Once I get my operation.
And telling someone?
It's all possible. Once
A
operation.
navigator?
After the I can navigate now
No, you can't.
back to my place.
You can tell me.
If any ladies want to
Tell me
hit me
how
up,
to
I can navigate you back to
Tell
my
me how to
place.
tell me how to get to Frio right now. Doesn't matter.
You go onto the freeway and then you go into Frio.
That's not how you get there.
Yes, it is.
Frio.
You go onto the freeway and then you get off.
Where?
You get off where it tells you that you're going off of the freeway.
Also, what
Off of the freeway onto Fremantle. I don't know the roads. Look, when anyone goes, this is one thing that I'd like to say. Anyone that meets me from now on, don't ask me about dates and don't ask me about directions. I have no idea and I don't care. And when people, you know, when I start talking about like, how do I get there? And they'll be like, go down to Walcott and turn this. I'm like, I don't know the name of these streets. And when everyone's like, why? You should remember this. I'm like, I don't even see the sign until I'm fucking 2 meters from it. What the fuck is the point of reading signs from 2 meters?
I pretty much know my way around Perth perfectly.
I know enough. I
I don't think you do.
I know enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
If I got lost,
I understand. Look, I
got lost, I could find a main road, and off that main road, I'd end up somewhere.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
It's pretty easy.
I've been lost many times.
It's pretty easy. Like
many times.
And maps is pretty useful. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Always, like,
look,
useful.
like just like the thing where like people are so much. People don't. I never needed directions.
I never needed directions to navigate, please.
Well, isn't the
actually? I don't know which way the sun rises. It falls in the west because think about the sunset. It goes behind the ocean, doesn't it?
Then it rises in the east.
Yeah. So that's,
north is always.
Damn, fucking the eastern states sunset must suck.
Yeah, there's no sunset.
No, there is. It's just over
behind
mountains.
it. Yeah,
over mountains.
Yeah.
You don't get it over the ocean.
But that's kind of cool still because they got
sunrise,
mountains.
I guess. No, their sunrise would be better.
Their sunrise is dope.
Whereas our sunrise would be dog shit.
Yeah, I think what's better, sunrise or
sunset? Because like
no
one's going for cute dates in the morning.
But it's for you. Like you wake up and you're like, wow, look at the fucking.
No.
No, it's still a nice morning.
My eyes aren't even open in the morning. Like it takes me 20 minutes to like be like.
Without this, that's like, isn't that funny? That's like where like when you go down the coast is where you'll just see heaps of couples just perched up for the sunset. Like just that's where I used to always go.
Cute romantic thing.
That's where I always used to go.
Yeah.
Nothing was about it. Just like I could have watched the sunset from the window.
My computer. I'm sure there's a website.
Through the windows?
Yeah.
Puns. King of puns. Wait, I'm sweating in this shit, bro.
I'm actually alright.
I'm wearing a jumper, fam.
It's not that bad today. I've actually.
What did you? Yeah, you said you had heaps to talk about, bro.
What else has happened? Also, Playboy Cardi has announced he's definitely releasing
dropping
25th.
Christmas. Yeah.
Thank fuck. Whole lot of red.
Whole lot of red,
boy. Because
he released the cover for it as well.
Yep.
People were angry. People were angry because they're like,
people are gonna be angry no matter what.
Out of all of these covers you could have chosen, you chose this one. One of the covers that they did, like it was just a photo of him like throwing something, and it was all red. And honestly, and I used it for one of my poems once, actually, funnily enough.
Yeah.
The photo, and that photo has been circling around for a year or two now. And that actually would have been the perfect thing, but he went with something inspired by like this old punk rock magazine, because I'm guessing that's kind of the vibe that he's going with this time, because he's doing his old vampire thing with that other guy from Givenchy. I think he's the creative director in Givenchy. Givenchy.
I don't know, but I'm just excited because
Givenchy.
Givenchy. Jivan.
Oh yeah, bought that new Givenchy, man.
In Australia, he'd be called Jay.
Jiv.
Yeah, Jiv.
Jiv. That Jiv.
Hey Jiv, how's it going? That's what he would be short.
What else? Heaps of shit's coming out. Cole's dropping. Kendrick's dropping. Did you see Jad I don't know. Do you see his tweets? I have his tweets pop up when JID posts them because he posts out weekly. No. He said album done.
Ooh. He hasn't given any like.
No, he hasn't given any. But it'll probably be January, February.
Yeah, I imagine.
Cole's dropping.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It might be his last album. It's the Fall Off.
Thank fuck.
Shut up, bro. Fuck you, bro. You're not conscious enough.
Obviously not.
Kendrick's dropping. I'm pretty sure Baby Keem's dropping.
Baby Keem.
Pretty sure Schoolboy's dropping as well.
Again, okay.
That'd
be pretty cool.
Who else? Fuck, I saw someone else is dropping. Yeah. 221 is gonna be a fucking crazy year for music.
It'll be I reckon it will be good.
Crazy.
It'll be interesting to see.
Because the Three Kings are dropping, and then everyone else around them.
Yeah, I don't care about the Three Kings, but
I care about the Three Kings.
I know, yeah, but
by the way, anyone that doesn't know who the Three Kings are, when I refer to them, it's Cole, Kendrick, and obviously the main one, Drake, the King of the Kings, the Boy King.
Yeah,
the Boy King, the certified lover king.
Yeah, just like the guy that's kind of okay at everything.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
He's just kind of there.
How can you be kind of okay and just have all these hits that... Do you know why I know Drake is good? Because no matter what rap, I can put on every fucking rapper. Like rapping, not just a bullshit poppy song. Like rap.
Yeah.
My mum will only be okay to listen to Drake. She says the way he flows on it, it makes it always...
Yeah, to the casual listener.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he applies to the casual listener the best, which just makes sense. It's what like Russ does. It's like, yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? I understand.
Yeah, but see the thing
I'm
is,
not the casual listener,
people say that, but like I feel like Russ, like he always also talks about how he like makes music for himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Russ. Yeah, no, I prefer Russ to Drake.
I love Russ, but I can't say I prefer him. I don't think I can say I prefer. The only person other than Kendrick and Cole, which I love as much, but the only other person that I can put up against Drake in terms of my love for their music is Brent. Because Brent...
I'd prefer to listen to Brent any day of the week.
Brent, there's not one song that I don't like. Drake, there's some songs that are like average. Brent, for me, they're all good or songs where I'm like, these are the soundtracks to my life.
That's what I'm saying. There's plenty more artists than that than Drake. And like, I think they're like, I just more prefer the fact that like artists can really pinpoint a style where Drake doesn't. I know you like the fact that he just dips his toes in everything.
I love the versatility.
Cool. Like, I don't care.
Russ does the same thing.
Yeah, I know. But Russ does it better.
Not exactly.
Russ does it better.
Not exactly.
Russ does it way better, in my opinion, because he sings as well.
You're just racist. You just support the whites more. I get it.
Drake's pretty much white.
He's half white.
He's pretty much just he's a rich white boy at this point. He's a rich white boy. I'm just like look, I understand Drake's good and like I understand he like plays to the casual. He's the same like Posty's the same.
Yeah.
Like all Ariana Grande's the same. Like all the big people, all the biggest artists are the same.
But do you think they're making hits for people, or do you think they're just making shit that they like and that just resonates to everyone else?
I don't know. I don't know who they are. I don't know them.
Yeah, true.
So it can't. It'd be wrong.
That's the one
for me to say they don't or they do.
That's the one choice that keeps muddling in my head whenever I make music. Is
because
like, do I make this? Because like I hear some people like, for example, Pharrell recently on one of the on Drink Champs was talking about how a lot of the beats that he made, he had artists in mind when he was making them. Like he didn't have himself in mind. Yeah. He was like, I want this one for Prince. I want this one for Michael Jackson. But then he ended up making his own songs on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I think.
So it's like it's hard. I think there has to be some sort of balance in between. Like you wanna provide people with shit that they like, but you also wanna like, because in my head, because people will be like in their head, it's like. In most people's, I think nowadays, because music is so wide, and most people, when you ask them what kind of music you like, maybe back in the day, would be like just rock, But now, because you can listen to everything, most people are like, oh, I like a little bit of everything, and I feel like that's why our generation likes Drake more, because everyone has been able to listen to everything, and in his music, you can always hear everything.
I think,
while some people are just like, this is the kind of like. I just listen to this type of music, and this is the only type of music I make as well.
Yeah,
You know?
like the thing that I feel like it is majority of people that listen to music don't listen to music religiously. It's
No.
a casual thing. So when they say, "Oh, what do you listen to?" It's
Yeah.
easy to pop on Drake,
Yeah.
and because he's the most
Yeah,
popular.
yeah,
It's very
yeah.
easy to do, and it's
Yeah.
catchy, and like every song will be pretty average.
The way he
You
just
know,
flows
just-
on the
yeah.
beats is always just
Like for the same thing. My mum will probably like every single Drake song that comes out because it's like, oh, that's just it's another song. But like for someone like me, where like I like listening to styles, and like when I listen to a style, so say I want to listen to a alternative R&B style, I will want to hear the best alternative R&B artist. I don't want to listen to Drake try his best at it.
But best
I don't give a fuck.
But best is like
subjective. But at the same time, I think you can agree Drake's not the best in any genre.
Drake's the best at being Drake.
Yeah, which is
But
average
there is
everything.
but there is a Drake flow, so he's the best at the Drake flow.
Yeah, which is kind of
You know, like the backwards.
yeah. No, I know what it is.
And then
It's just
like
I've just heard it so many times.
And when he
now.
just bars shit. No, Drake is the best. Drake is the best at subliminal bars. Oh, it's him and Hove.
I think there's a lot of people that are good at
No.
bars. I think it's a very general thing.
No. The way he's so... People have only found out now that the reason he was saying, I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry. My bed is his son's middle name.
You've got to have a kid to... Well, you can't... Of course no one's going to know if he didn't know about his kid. That's fucking...
But doesn't make subliminal.
Yeah, there's obviously... A lot of artists have art bars that
No,
only
I'm
they
joking.
know about.
No, I'm joking. No, he does... I think
people, by the way, are going crazy about that. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's not anything crazy. Like, every single artist will have bars like that.
Crazy.
Every single artist will have a bar where it's like, that's actually like, and where like, you know, maybe their wife will only know about it because it's something that they share. Like, that will...
No, but that's what I'm saying. I love the subliminal shit that he leaves.
Yeah, but I think every artist does that. I think
maybe
he does it the best, but I'm just saying...
I think he does it the best.
It's kind of an
average.
I think he's the best. It's an average best, in my opinion.
No.
Like, he doesn't have the best flows. He doesn't have like... He doesn't make the best... anything.
Like you were saying, most people are just casual fans of music,
which makes sense. Why, like, you know?
That's why I don't like. Oh man, you know what was hard for me? I hate hanging out with people on the days that I want to listen to like lyricism.
Yeah,
because I put some lyrics in the car, and they're like, turn it down or turn it off. Put some bumpy shit, man. But it's like, oh man,
I'm not a big lyricist.
I could just sit there and the beat could just
because
the beat could just be like.
I was listening to MF Doom recently, right? And like,
they're just barring over.
There is some things about Doom, right? There's some things about Doom. I was listening to him. I understand why people would love him. Yeah. At the same time, though, if Logic said some of the shit that he said, he'd be called corny.
You know why? Because everyone after Doom that says that shit is a fan of Doom.
Yeah,
do you understand?
No, but like that, if there was some
just like when someone makes a Drake kind of like song, everyone's like, "That's corny. That's so sounding like Drake."
No,
like, that's what they shitted on Russ
for.
The
actual pure bars, like some of the pure bars that he says, just like the one-liners. Yeah. If like Logic were to say them, people would be like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah, but that's
if
the thing.
Big Sean said them,
none of them say that because he himself is. The reason he gets away with it is because he built a character.
I don't mind the fact that he does it because I don't really care what anyone says. Like realistically, I don't think any bar can really be too corny.
He's the funniest lyricism.
Yeah, I like. But I'm just saying, I think it's bullshit that like people do that and then won't give him grief for it in a way.
Yeah,
it's like it's kind of like.
But people do that all the time. What can you?
Well, it's.
But I really like that idea of like creating a character. Because he was in a rap group before with his brother and this other guy, and his brother died, and then he started his own shit.
I couldn't do that. I can't ever.
You know what he would do? Because he says he's a villain, right? He says he's a villain. Sometimes to his shows.
Does he ever take his mask off?
No. Sometimes at his shows, he would pay someone else to go and sing him. And he wouldn't rock to the show. And people will come watch him for the show. And he'd be a fake guy.
That's kind of dope.
He's done that a few times.
Yeah, it's kind of dope. Like,
there was times that they never caught him. And there was times that they would be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, the person like that's actually like, presenting it, be like, yo, he's not rapping. And then they take the mask off because they all know who he actually looks like because there is photos of him. Yeah, okay. But he barely takes it off. Mm-hmm. So, and you know what the thing is?
He gets some white
His
dude.
fans...
He gets some white dude.
His fans... You know why his fans don't hate on him? Because he says it. He's like, I'm a villain. What did you expect?
Yeah, okay, yeah. No,
that to me is
I respect
hilarious.
that. I respect you can do that. I wouldn't be able to be a character. I wouldn't ever be able to.
He's not a character though.
Well, no, he plays
himself, but disguised behind a character. He's still himself. He's not acting like a villain. He's not acting like, oh, I'm gonna take over the world. No, not like that. I mean, in his raps, he just says he does, like, he's still rapping about his own life.
Yeah.
It's just that he hides behind the mask because he doesn't want that celebrity. He doesn't want people coming up on the street be like, yo, doom, yo.
I get that, but what? So there's no actual like character being.
No.
Not, okay.
Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes because he does create different characters. Because there's been there was another one. Something Vaughn. So he's had King. Oh, something like King something. So he's had at least 3 or
the Wizard Lizard or whatever that band.
I think that's a different thing.
No,
but that is a band. That's a sick band. Yeah.
King Gizzard
I think
and
he's
the
had
Lizard
4
Wizard.
different characters, but I think they're all telling from his perspective. He's just saying it's coming from this character, but it's all speaking on his life, obviously.
Okay. Yeah.
But sometimes I think he
more
brings
so
in
than
shit.
I would say like what The Weeknd did. I wouldn't be able to do what he did, and just like
play. I would love to do that shit.
I
That
wouldn't because like I struggle not to be, especially if I was doing stuff in front of people. I would struggle not to be me because like that's what I would like to do is just be me and like express what I am, which is my flair.
Yeah, but what if that character inside is a part of you?
It's not.
It's a tiny part.
So I'm like going into a substrata.
Where do you think these people get this?
I don't think that's,
they get an influence for something.
So
they relate to it in some sense.
So
then they go, I'm going to build a character off this with my own attributes, but exaggerated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not you.
No, but it's a part of you.
Yeah, so a small part.
For
of
the
it.
sake of art, what the?
Yeah,
fuck's
no,
wrong
I'm
with
just
that?
saying. I'm just saying. I understand why you want to do it. I like it. I don't mind watching it. I'm just saying I wouldn't be able to.
Just
do
like
it.
Madlib did with
like
Quasimodo.
That's what I wouldn't like to do it.
Have you listened to Quasimodo?
No, I have not.
Okay, you'd love that shit.
Probably. I'll probably love a lot.
Because Madlib, I love Madlib.
Yeah, Madlib's dope.
Madlib's my favorite producer. One day, I'm gonna be on a Madlib beat. I promise. Where are we at? What are we doing? What minutes are we on? How are we?
We're about an hour in or so.
Do we have anything else to talk about? Or can we?
What else
Can
is
we
there?
call it?
I don't really have too much else to speak about. For some reason I wrote Santa is Chinese here. Why is Santa Chinese?
Let's not go into these racist chants, my friend.
Why is Santa Chinese in my notes?
I don't know why it's Chinese.
Oh, I know, because fucking all presents are made in China, and it like is a conspiracy theory.
The other funny thing is when you go to the shops now, kids are taking photos with Santa 2 meters away from him.
Yeah,
and it's hilarious.
That's good.
It's hilarious.
So good.
I seen it today, and these kids were like staring at Santa while they were taking the photo, and they like I could see this little kid wanted to sit on his lap,
Yeah,
but he was just sitting on the seat, just like wondering like why am I sitting on the seat?
do you reckon we should just tell kids that Santa's not real? Like, do you reckon we better?
Nah. I think it's sometimes nice to keep little lies from kids, things that don't really hurt them in any sense.
But it does hurt them when they find out, does surely? Like, how do you tell it?
When I found out, it didn't really hurt
What do
me.
you think is the best way for a kid to find out? Do you think it's better to find out on their own, or do you reckon it's better?
Usually they do.
Because I
Nowadays
found out by
internet.
myself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like you.
When my brother found out that Santa wasn't real, he wasn't too fussed because in his head he's like, oh, I still get presents.
Yeah, I found out.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
can't remember
the
what
only
age I was
the
when I
only
found
time
out.
Santa not being real would be shit if there were like no more presents. You're like, what?
Do you know how I found out? Was like I remember like I can't remember how old I was, but like I could never sleep on Christmas Eve, and I woke up. Just interrupt me while I'm in the middle of the story.
Sorry.
Yeah, go for that. Yeah, go for it. Go on. But I woke up in the middle of the night just because I could never sleep.
Yeah.
And I went out at like 11, saw all the presents under the tree, and I was like, Santa's not been yet. So I was like, all right, whatever. And I come back like 2 hours later at 1 o'clock, and I was like, the same amount of presents. I was like, what the fuck? Santa's not come. Like.
Oh,
And then I came back out at 3, no presents, 2 extra presents. I was like, what the fuck? Santa's not real. And I was just like, and I don't know if it was just that my parents gave up that year and they just put him out too early or some bullshit, but I was like, this is
Yeah, they thought you were asleep. They're like, we'll chuck him out before we go to bed.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What happened to me? I was
like, fuck you. Like,
I didn't find out the Santa was fake. I found out the Easter Bunny was fake, and then that made my head go into like full speed and go, holy shit, everything's fake.
Yeah.
Because I went out to look what my mum was doing for Easter, and I caught her like putting shit in the basket, and I'm like, wait a second. I was like, This bitch is the Easter bunny.
You know, that's actually one thing about Easter as well. My mum used to do Easter dope. She used to she would set it up, and there'd be chocolates all over the house, and we'd have to go find them and have an Easter egg hunt, and it was dope as shit. Yeah. And it'd be like a challenge.
See, ours is different. They make those eggs, and then we crack them, and then we eat them, and it's fucking dope because then you have eggs for the next 3 days.
I would spend the first 3 hours of the Easter just going around the house trying to find all the eggs, and it was they'd be in the most cool places, and it was kind of fun. It was it was cool. And then every now and then, a week after, you'd find a chocolate just laying around where one we haven't found. So it'd be behind a lamp.
You still eat it?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I hope no one called me because I didn't put my shit on airplane mode. I swear to God, if it didn't record, I'm gonna kill myself.
That would be pretty shit.
Anyhow, I think we can save it there.
Yeah, this is the Christmas episode.
And the 10th episode.
I was gonna. No, we'll talk about it off camera. But there will be another one before New Year's, which will be the New Year's episode technically.
I already know the name for this. I already know the name for this episode.
Cool. Then I guess that's all we need to sort out.
See you guys. We'll see you next week as always.
Enjoy your Christmas if you celebrate it.
Yep. And if you don't,
you got to
celebrate it later.
Nowadays. Enjoy your holidays.
Yeah, for the people like me.
Yeah, because I don't celebrate Christmas.
I celebrate it later. You better fucking respect me for later.
I do respect.
Say it to the camera.
I respect
say Merry Christmas to the Orthodox people too.
Merry Christmas to all of the Orthodox people, including Rash. I appreciate your holiday spirit. I do not want to offend you.
You fucking better not.
Happy holidays, because we don't actually say hey Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah for.
No. It's offensive to people that don't celebrate it. You're just gonna say happy holidays.
Okay, cool.
Just happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Bye.
PC babies.